They mislabeled you.
That's okay. Hey. They mislabeled me. Well, that's...
Okay, we're live.
I've been called a lot of things, so being
We're
mislabeled
live.
doesn't bother me too much.
We're live and it's 9:04.
Right a minute, looks pretty up there.
Are you saluting the flag or?
Yep, as soon as we open them.
Yeah.
We will call to order the meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Thursday, December 7th, 2023. Please join me for the pledge, and it is 9:05. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay. Before we get started this morning, I would like to have a moment of silence for Morton Levitt. I'm sure some of you old-timers remember Morton Levitt. He was a commissioner, and he was involved in the building of the new admin building. And so, if we just have a few minutes for that, thank you. Okay, thank you. And also, as much as I don't dislike the snow, I just like the cold and the ice. But I have to say, it was absolutely gorgeous driving in this morning from North Conway down here. It's just so pretty. Even though I have to shovel. Okay.
I second that motion.
Oh, thank you. Of me shoveling?
That'd be pretty up.
My husband does too. Okay. Public comment this morning.
Yes, Rick Kane from Wolfboro. It was a beautiful ride coming over. I said that to Dallas. The trees were just absolutely beautiful. It was a nice ride. Still, I'm kind of concerned about the agency staffing. I don't know how many agency we have there now, but I see the administrator's here. He can probably answer that. The Taylor Home has put out on their Facebook that they're advertising and giving a $5,000 referral fee for anybody that refers. I've been telling this board for a year, we need to do something to retain the staff over there. And I really hope that they address this and figure it out. I did look at the survey, the employee survey, and most of the questions have to do with communication. And the one thing I will agree with the HR director is, I think there's poor communication in all of Carroll County, throughout the departments, throughout the community and all, and I think that needs to be worked on. Also, I'd like to request again the wage study. The last wage study that they've given us, as I said, it's taken 2 years, it's 2 pages. I would expect more from an HR director to do with the salary we're paying for that HR director. I really think there should be more to it. And lastly, I went out to breakfast last Friday morning at 6:30, and I was sitting by myself in a booth, and a gentleman said to me, "Fred, how are you?" I said, "Oh, good." He said, "I see they have the ADON position advertised now at the county." I said, "Well, they're calling it Director of Quality." And he says, you know, we all know it's the same position. Do they think the people of Carroll County are stupid? I said, "I don't know, Dave." I said, "Maybe you should come to a meeting and ask them that." Thank you very much.
Any other public comments? Seeing none? Any media questions?
No one's on the Zoom.
I'm the media. Well, any private individual with a phone, any citizen with a phone is a media. Can I speak?
You may speak. You may have your 3 minutes.
Well, it won't take that long, I don't think. I just drove in here today and, you know, I've been living in this county for 27 years, close to 28 years. It's not like I just landed here, you know, from outer space or anything, but I've been a hay customer, well, for 25 years until the last 2 years when I was just shut off. For no apparent reason, I mean, nothing was stated, you know, why. But I drive in here and, I don't know, when Alan Siegman cut hay, we were never allowed to store hay for the winter. It was like first come, first served, so what you would do is you'd buy the hay and pay for it however, and take it away. But now, I don't know, I guess there's a new policy of storing hay, and I'm just curious, is there a fee to store hay, and how come others can store hay and I can't? I guess. I'm just saying the hay deal is kind of unfair. And I mean, I kind of hated to take a post, you know, to social media. Well, part of it, that's just one, social media, because I have a TikTok account, and I haven't quite brought it there yet. Or I haven't really started my letter to the editors, because I haven't done that in years, since the 90s. I had a lot of fun with that. But no, you know, I don't really want to be here, but because this isn't my idea of fun. It's really not. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to create this ruckus and make a scene. I just want to buy hay. And I drive in here and it's like, they're teasing me with hundreds of bales of hay and none is available because I don't qualify suddenly after buying hay since 1996. So now it's a hardship. I have to drive all the way to Rochester, you know, what is that, 38 miles one way to Meters Supply, pay $110 for hay. And that's the other thing. It's kind of odd how I bought a round bale from someone in Tuftonboro for $75. I bought the Meters charge, and they charge $110, and Will charged $50. Although years ago he charged $45, and I would give him a $50 bill and say, keep the change. But now, you know, it was like a tip. But I guess from a little bit of research, public servants aren't supposed to take tips. So, but I'm not without hay. My sheep have hay. They have full bellies because ruminants need to eat. But it's costing me a lot more money. I've been paying taxes in this town and in this county since 1996. That's all. Thank you for your time.
Approval of the minutes from November 30th.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes as written.
I second that.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Do you have
I do.
Okay.
Looking for it, thank you.
Okay, that's okay.
Here. Here's the Hales also, when you get to Hales.
Commissioner McGee? Commissioner Nelson?
Thank you.
And if you would just start up, well, I'll start the file here. Okay. We'll go to the manifest approval for accounts payable for December 6th, $628,802.95. Payroll for December 8th, $203,328.70.
Motion to approve.
Money.
A lot of
That's a lot of
I
money.
second that.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we will now recess and go into Hale's location, Board of Selectmen meeting,
9:14.
9:14. Joe, you have anything for Hale's?
I do not have anything, Madam Chair. I
Okay,
don't know
I
if you
do.
have anything.
I do. Let me see. The only thing I do have, let's see. This is a deposit for you to sign.
Yep.
And I also have a building permit that needs commissioner's signature. I know you gentlemen haven't gone through this process yet, but if you would like to see this, this has to go back to Denise. If you want to look at all this, feel free.
What is the permit for?
It's a building permit, a new house.
A
In
new
Hales,
house.
yeah. So, if you want to take a look.
The selectmen have to sign all the building permits for
Yeah,
Hales
for
location.
Hales, yeah.
Standard operating procedure.
Once it goes through their board, their association board, and everything first before it comes to us.
That was gonna be my question.
Yeah,
Okay.
once they
That's how
approve
it
it.
works.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how it works.
What do I have to do?
I just know if you wanted to
Okay,
look at
no,
it.
good.
Just take a quick peek.
Okay. And we just need a vote to accept, and
I'll make a motion to accept.
Second.
all those in favor say aye.
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 Madam Chair, does it have an address on it, just for the minutes?
It does. The lot is number 121. It's on 65 Boulder Road.
Boulder Road?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Wait a minute. Boulders, is that a 9 or a 5?
This is a 60, is a, oh, I don't know, that's a 9.
Right.
This one says 65. This one says 65 too. Oh, that's the builder. He
Oh,
lives there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. This goes back to you. Okay.
Didn't realize they had a heliport.
Yes. That was for the original owner, up in the top. It was way on the top.
Is it still in use, or?
Yeah, I think he still lives there. I don't know, I don't.
Makes sense. We had something to sign?
Yep, I just signed it, yep. Okay. You do a nice presentation. Okay, so that's done. Hales is done.
Did I have to sign that, or just you as chair?
No, just chair of the
Just chair.
Board of Selectmen.
Okay, it's true, that's true.
Okay, let's see, what do we got next? Joe, you have anything for us?
I do.
Okay.
We're going to request,
Oh, hold up, Joe,
yep.
just for a sec. We need to approve the minutes for Hales
I'll make a motion to approve the
Okay.
minutes as written
for November 30th.
for
Okay.
November 30th.
I second that motion.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Sorry, Joe, go ahead.
that's okay. We need to close the Hales meeting.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we will close the Hales meeting and go back into our regularly scheduled commissioners meeting,
9:18.
9:18.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I have a request for authorization for our new tax anticipation note, our TAN note. We're going to request the same as last year, 17 million. I have the engagement letter here from Divine Millement that I'll sign once you've approved a request for the tax anticipation note. I have a document here that you can sign for that. I don't expect a major change in interest rates. We paid 4.69 on the major portion of it this past year, with a 5.99 for the taxable portion, which we did not use. I am gonna have some more conversations with the bank, as has Bonnie, to see if we can do a little bit better on the TAN rate, but I don't know, we'll certainly try. So I have a request to authorize a tax anticipation note for the commissioners to sign here. Once you sign that, it'll also go to the delegation for their approval at their meeting.
Like to-
So you need a motion?
Yeah, we need a motion. Okay, if you would like to take a look at that before we.
Okay.
I'll make a motion, we approve the engagement letter for $17 million for the TAN anticipation notes, or the tax anticipation notes, TAN, for 2024.
24.
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Do you want to sign while you have it? Sure. Your signature, sir. And Joe, you have the bond, the.
I don't know if you have it in your packet, but I have the letter from Divine Milliman.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's the engagement letter that I'll sign once you approved it,
Okay.
for our bond counsel services. Divine Milliman is the same one we've used every year.
You need a motion for that?
Yes.
I'll make a motion that we approve the engagement letter to Divine and Millen for the tax anticipation notes for 2022.
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oops. Do you mind signing that?
Yeah, I'll just sign that. I don't know who that belongs to.
Oh. I think that's, is that in the packet or mine?
Which one?
I think you passed it over to me. Oh,
Okay. Okay. I believe it's. Oh, you would sign that though? Sure. I guess that, Joe, anything else for us?
That's all I have, Madam Chair, thank you.
No?
I'm gonna take that one too.
That's the Hales minutes, if you want to.
Thank you.
Okay. Rich, would you like to come up? We'd love to have you up here.
Go get it, please.
Thanks for having me.
Go ahead.
All right, so my goal is to, come periodically, just to give you an update of what's going on next door. Things are getting better every day. Whenever a new person comes in, you have to, look at the style of the building, you gotta look at the style of the administrator. So it's kind of a feeling out process, and I think, we've been successful for that. My saying is, let's get 1% better every day, and by the end of the week, it'll definitely be a win. Census is strong over there. We're currently at 102 out of a possible 103. We have one empty bed that, we could fill, but it's a difficult bed to fill. So we're looking for the right resident at the right time in the right bed. The last thing we want to do is, once you put a resident in a wrong spot, you have to do a lot of maneuvering after the fact. It's not good for the resident, it's not good for the family, it's not good for the staff. So we're being somewhat selective for that last bed. We do have a waiting list. The staff that's doing admissions is doing a great job. They're being more aggressive with dealing with the hospital, dealing with Huggins, going through their list of family members that have called in the past to make sure that they're on the waiting list and where they are in that process. A lot of buildings will do like a red, yellow, green process on a possible admission, with green being ready today, having to call us and say, we got someone ready, can you take them? Whereas a red may be someone that may be looking for mom in the next 6 months, where you just slowly cultivate that, move from red to yellow to green. So, we're trying to figure out that process, and we're definitely doing a better job with that. So census is strong. Agency is still our major issue. Today, we're looking at about 17 shifts, which is about 25% of the building with agency. The positive thing is that they're long-term agencies, so we can explain to them what our process is, help them, educate them, so that they get better acclimated to what we do and how we do it. Short-term agencies, tough, they come in for a day, they do a shift and they go home. It's tougher to, have that person be successful, and it doesn't help us with our care. So, but definitely a process. Culture is the number one priority right now. If we can improve the culture, if we can close the back door, as Mr. Kane said, yeah, we know Taylor's coming out hard. Taylor's, definitely a strong competitor. They're doing referral bonuses, they're doing sign-on bonuses. They're publicly out there with their Facebook, with Indeed, and all their other avenues when it comes to social media. So that's something we're going to combat. This time of year is a difficult time for hiring, because a lot of people have already had their schedules picked out, they have their vacation scheduled, but it's not stopping us. We have an LPN that's hopefully on deck to start with us, and so we're going to work on that. Medical directorship, I think Bob has spoken about this before. Huggins is getting out of the business of providing medical directorship, so we're looking at a company to contract with them. Everything would stay the same. We are hopeful that Dr. Lewis and the nurse practitioners just slide into this other company, and it's business as usual. So he's in negotiations with them. We've been talking back and forth with this company, and that's what they do. They provide medical directorships, throughout the state in all parts of the country. So we're hoping it's going to be a seamless transition. So I'll have a contract for you to review probably in the next week or two. So, a lot going on next door between different community groups, carolers, family members. So it's very busy over there. Next Thursday, we have the family dinner. That I guess is an annual event, which is going to be next Thursday at noon. Next Wednesday, we also have two retirements I'd like to bring up. Diana Merrill, been an M&A for 31 years for Carroll County, and Ann Ballard's been an LNA for 21 years. So we're doing a little something next Wednesday at 2 o'clock to recognize them, give them a little something to say thank you. If you're available, anyone can come by. Just something that's 31 and 21 years is remarkable to stay at one place, and they do a great job for us. One of them is on 7 to 3, so it's easy for her to be available. The 11 to 7 staff member, she's going to try, but as someone who's worked overnights before, it's kind of tough to go to bed, wake up, do something, go to bed, wake up. So we're hoping that Ann will be there too. I'm hoping to get some coverage in the Conway Daily Sun about these two. So we'll definitely miss them, but after that amount of time, good luck, God bless, and we just want to thank them for everything they've done. That's about where we are next door. Again, anyone who wants to come by next door, we love giving tours. We do great work over there. Staff and residents love seeing people walk through the building, so that's why we welcome a lot of people from the community, especially Christmas carols and things like that. So.
How many are we down now?
How many staff?
Yeah. Please.
Let me talk to Taylor, because I don't want to give you...
Give me a rough estimate.
We're probably down about 20-something positions.
No. Because I'm just looking at, I got some figures this morning from a couple of other counties. In Grafton County for LNAs and MNAs, they're down 26, and LPNs and RNs, they're down 11. And COAS is down 64 LNAs and 19 LPNs. So we're not the only county that's going through this.
It's a statewide issue.
And they're also
countrywide.
having to use agency.
Right. But as I think I said the first time I met, I'm worried about us.
Yep.
And we're going to have to come up with a strategy on how we recruit because I understand what Taylor's doing, they're sending postcards to people's houses and sending emails to them saying, hey, come to us. And it's something that, you know, I'm gonna talk to Linda about, because there's ways of getting lists of people that are licensed in the state in a certain geographic area and sending things and say, listen, this is what we offer, you know, great retirement, good benefits, you know, good working environment. You know, our staffing ratios are lower than probably 95% of other facilities, so our LNAs see six residents. There are those facilities out there that their LNAs are seeing 15.
50, I know.
You know, it's, you know, and as a former surveyor, I've seen that, and that's one of the reasons why I was attracted to this, because of the good quality care. You know, even if we have a call out at 1 to 6, we go to 1 to 8, and they just get the stuff done. So, fantastic staff. They're definitely creative on their staffing, and they know what they need to do to take care of residents.
I also received a call from Stratford County, and they would like to come up and view our nursing home.
Oh, okay.
At some point, so I said, yeah, just let us know, we talk to you. and
Absolutely.
we'd like to
Is that
walk
Ray
through.
that wants?
I don't know the name, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think they're thinking about building or remodeling
They're
or
looking at doing a total rebuild. and
rebuild, and they would
it's-
like to take a look at our facility.
Yeah, if you go on their website, you can actually look at their plans, and they're fantastic. It's, the architectural group is, it's impressive what they're looking to do.
And I don't know if we did this last week or not, but the commissioners have approved the union contract, and it is waiting for approval from the delegation, which will be next week, their next meeting.
Yeah, that was
So,
one of my first union meetings, and it was
eye-opening?
it was enjoyable, actually, because they understand where we are, we understand where they are, so, you know, we went in with a good plan, you know. Yeah, it was overwhelmingly approved last week.
By the, yeah.
Yep, yep. So, whether it was
Commissioner
over-
McGee was part of that.
Yeah, Chuck did a great job, and, yeah, he understands the needs, you know.
Everybody seemed happy,
Mhm.
which was good.
Yeah. It wasn't contentious, it was,
We obviously appreciate all the hard work they do over there.
Well, we're happy to have you on board.
well, I enjoy coming in every day, so it's crazy as that sounds some days, but, you know.
You're from Laconia.
Laconia.
Yeah,
It's
how long a ride is that? Yeah,
On a clear day like this, it's about 50 minutes.
50?
Yeah, 50,
Oh,
50.
50, I was going to say, you.
But
maybe
it's
sweet.
good, because I have a buddy that I talk to in the morning, and on the phone, on the way home. Not a lot of people available at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I have one guy who goes into work early, and then I got a couple of people I call on the way home to make the day the ride a little quicker. So, I enjoy it, so thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
May I ask the administrator?
You can ask him a quick question.
Yeah,
if it's
I
okay.
heard you said percentages on the agency. Do you know how many agency personnel are there
Total?
total?
I don't know exactly, but I can get you that.
Yeah, well, the last form I got on the payroll, there was like 21, but that was the 1st of November. I did speak to somebody who worked 11 to 7 shift, and they said there were 12 staff on board, and out of those 12 that were on board, 8 were agency and only 4 Carroll County, and I think that's a problem. And also, do you know if there's been any applications for the Director of Quality?
There are a couple people that have expressed interest, but nothing formal.
Nothing for. Thank you.
But I believe I talked to Linda this morning, and she said we have about 20 agency, somewhere around there, maybe 21. She wasn't sure of the exact amount.
I can mention just quickly that the Taylor home does not have any agency. So, you know, and that's our biggest competition.
Okay, what do we have now? Oh. The New Hampshire Interlock Trust Note, not to exceed rate. We didn't vote on that last week. We
No, we
wanted to.
didn't. You wanted a week to
to
look
read
it
it.
over. I printed the page with the rate on it for each of you. The rate sensitive.
I know. Gentlemen, you have the opportunity to,
We did,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
What was the rate last time?
This- I believe it, most of it was like 8 point something.
it was up
I don't want to
significantly.
speak out of turn, but that sounds correct.
Yeah,
And every once in a while, the not to exceed, the actual rate that we get comes in lower,
right.
but this locks you in, so it won't be
It
higher.
won't be
than
any
that.
higher than this, yeah.
So does Linda need a motion to
To accept.
accept the rate?
I'll second that motion.
And if you're comfortable, if you would authorize the HR director to sign the,
And authorize the HR director to sign?
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
thank you.
I have this. It's in the packet, I think.
Okay, what do we have next? Oh,
Line item.
some line item transfers.
You go.
I think these are mine, right.
There you go.
Okay. Good morning. Does one of these belong to you?
One.
One, okay.
Yes.
See it, okay.
Yeah, reviewing our statement activity, our line for academy, that we send officers to academy, correctional academy, which they held 3 academies this past year, was overdrawn by roughly $690.
$9.08.
In 8 cents, excuse me, yes. So I'm looking to transfer $700 from the mental health line, which currently has $20,000 in it, and put that $700 in the line for the 100.4230.030.000, the academy line. I'm looking to move the $700 in there to basically put that line back in the positive end of things. It's currently, like I said, it's negative at $690.08.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Do we have one to sign?
This,
Yes.
yeah.
Both of them. This one and the next one.
That's all I had for you this morning.
Wow. How's the bike thing going?
Today was the first day. We're supposed to start Tuesday, however, the gentleman came down with COVID.
I saw that.
So we postponed the start date, so today was the first day of starting it. So I know they're over there right now, which when I leave here, I was gonna walk over and pop my head in and see how things are. So, but should be good. Should be a good program.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
And how many staff are you under?
3 currently, but we have one in the pipeline right now that we're
Good.
working on. So, I mean, we were 11 down in January, so we're definitely
Done
got our
well.
heads, yeah, we got our heads above water, that's for sure. It's, this is the first applicant we've had, oh God, probably 4 months. Things really kind of slowed right out. So, but he's currently going through the process now. So hopefully not.
Trying to recruit somebody for you, but
Yeah.
good luck.
It's a tough career to recruit into, trust me. It's not for everyone.
I know, it's tough.
It's not for everyone.
All right, it's all signed, sealed.
I'm
We're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice weekend.
You too. The next one we have, request number 2023-24, from account number 4195.061.902, electric, for the amount of $4,228 going into account number 4195097-901, new equipment. And what is this item, line item transfer request is for the purchase of equipment shed previously approved by the commissioners at the admin building. Equipment storage will be a snow blower, gas, and miscellaneous hard and garden tools that are currently stored in the admin boiler room in violation of the code.
Motion to approve.
I have a second question. What was the price of this thing?
$42.28.
4228. How big is this?
Wasn't it 12 by 8 by 12 or something?
10 by
10 by 12.
10 by 12?
Okay, 10 by
Something like that.
I saw a small one going up the road yesterday, and I said, oh, that looks kind of small. Okay, this is good. Okay, I'll second that motion.
Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Is this, Bob's, yeah, I don't know why he signed two
Yeah,
places.
I don't need
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
If
you-
you three could sign under his
Yeah,
signature.
just sign under here.
Thank you.
Anywhere, under commissioners. And this goes to, that's yours, and no, this is her file, right? Did you take the minutes back already?
I don't know.
'Cause I thought I had a file started.
Joe handed me the Hales ones. No, I don't see the,
Okay, we'll find them over here somewhere.
thank you.
I'm gonna have to get a box to put everything in, so it doesn't get mixed in. So those are yours. And that's it for line item transfers. What else do we have? Anything, Melissa? Nothing. And just the, oh, we do have a thing from, do you gentlemen have this in your packet? From Carroll, from the Carroll County Communications District. I have a letter from the Carroll County Communication District relative to the ARPA funds. They're asking commissioners, this letter is to respectfully request an extension of time to expend the ARPA money, the ARPA funds you so generously awarded to the Carroll County Communication District. We received these funds at the very end of October per the sub-recipient agreement. Those funds have to be used by the end of this calendar year. To date, we have spent a total of $70,000. We sincerely hope that you will vote to allow an extension of time. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you for your time.
Excuse me, I think you meant to say $70.
Oh, $70, yeah,
$70.
sorry. I don't have my glasses on.
So it's 70 instead of 70,000?
Yeah, it's $70,
70.
yeah. I was gonna say 70 now, yeah, big difference. And I talked to Bonnie this morning about it, and she said she doesn't have a problem with extending it, but no later than June.
Okay.
So you can check with her and then let them know.
I'll let them know.
Yeah.
Sure.
I make a motion if we need to.
Yes,
Okay, make a motion that it be accepted,
the
Second.
extension.
the
Okay.
extension.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 Oh, geez. Do you think we could get Linda over here to do her non-public?
Yeah, I've been
First.
asking the folks for non-public to come over.
Okay.
Yep. Did you say Rich was supposed to be here too? And then he left?
Yeah, if he can come back over, yeah. Yeah, this one would be Linda, Bonnie, and Rich.
Okay.
would you check your stuff and see if you have the signed minutes in any of your files? Because I don't have them.
Okay.
Maybe she already picked them up, but I don't think so.
That was all same draft, I think.
Yeah.
I remember seeing them go by somewhere.
They were here. I got them, but they say, mine says.
Hell's location
mine says
minutes?
draft.
Yeah, I have them as draft, but we signed them.
You know, this health location one?
Nope.
That's not signed.
The
Oh,
county-
that's a draft.
The county
Yeah.
ones.
I have the Harris one.
Want to do that? You can see.
Let me check it.
Yeah, check it. And you know what, I'm gonna bring over a little file box so we can put everything in there.
Yeah, maybe I should make a signature folder for you, and you can just tuck stuff back in and, yeah. I will.
Attached to something.
Just have to draft.
Let's bring another one.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just wait here.
Make sure it doesn't disappear.
Yeah, here, we'll take these before they
Okay.
get.
Yeah, that's the draft, this is yours, so.
Okay, that's true, that's what I looked at before.
Yeah.
Melissa, maybe, since we're getting over our meetings, we could start going through some of the, public minutes to see if we can, open them.
Okay. Yep.
We must have a bunch.
I have one here. Yeah, I do. I can put those together for you.
Yep. Here you go.
Thank you.
Joe, you have anything that you'd like to talk about? Guess not.
They're supposed to be doing that over here.
It appears not.
Appears not.
Here comes.
Ah, here comes Linda.
So do we need non-public
Yeah.
C? All right, I'll make a motion that we go into non-public session under New Hampshire RSA 91-A:3, 2C.
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor?
We need a roll call.
Roll call vote.
Roll call. Commissioner McGee,
Aye.
Commissioner Nelson, aye. Commissioner McCarthy.
Aye.
9:50.
And then, just to let you know and the public know, we also have a non-meeting at 10:30 with our attorney, so.
So we
My God,
will,
it's noon time.
I know, we'll come out of
Non-public, seal
non-public
minutes.
and seal the minutes. Motion to come out of non-public and seal the minutes.
Nelson seconds it.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 We need a roll call on that?
12:08.
12:08. Okay. Any commissioner comments or reports? Checks are already signed? Okay. Then
We could recess until.
we'll recess until, call up the chair for the next meeting.
It was only under C, correct? All the non-publics?
Yes.
There was no A or anything else.
Can
Thank
I
you.
ask a question? All right, or no?
Yes.
You know, next week I know it's a marathon, we got back-to-back meetings.
Yep.
Can I buy food for everybody?
No.
No?
It's very nice, but.
You can't do that? Can't bring pizza and stuff like that, no?
Is the restaurant, I mean, the diner open?
Yes.
Cafe is open.
Cafe is open, huh?
But aren't they having the residents' party next
Next Thursday.
Thursday too?
No,
So
they're having it on Wednesday.
I'm at my expense, I can't buy lunch for everybody?
Oh, that's very nice of you.
It was very nice of you. but-
Can't do that?
I'll
Okay.
sit and have lunch with you.
Wait a minute, to the public you can, but you can't do it to them, because I'll have to report it if it's over $25. But for everybody else, you
I mean, for
can.
everybody in the room, just buy a bunch of pizzas or something, can I do that, or sandwiches? No?
If you look at it, you can buy me a pizza.
Hey,
But you
I'll
can't
chip
buy
in
them
with you
one.
on that if you want, I'll do it.
But they can't eat it. I'll make sure I'll film that. They're not allowed to eat it.
Can I buy it for this side of the room, or you can't do that? That not allowed, or no?
I think you can buy pizza you can buy pizza for whoever you want.
Yeah.
And who partakes is up to them.
I mean, can I
I don't
process
know.
things up, can I put it out here for whoever wants some, is that all right?
Yeah, put it right on this table.
Buy out of line?
You could,
Over by Ed, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, what
Don't be out of
time
line, I'm just saying it's gonna be a back-to-back long week.
what time is the delegation meeting? 1?
One.
And ours is at 9 and
Probably
don't
the
have too much.
commissioners will do their meeting and then take a break or
Yeah.
leave and then come back for 1 o'clock, I would
Okay.
imagine. You're gonna wanna,
Who knows?
Okay,
That's it, that's a great
thank
idea.
you.
all right.
Okay, we're re-recessing at 12:10.
Yes.
We're re-recessing.
Oh, that's right.